Players deck tech. On my stream, I encourage new players to send their deck so I can tweak the decks. I'm pretty good at doing so. So there are a couple of rules. It can't be a meme deck or a meta deck. It has to be a deck from a new player that's struggling to ladder up. So I can improve their decks, explain to him what works and it doesn't work, and give it to them as a gift. So let's see how I did on my first deck tech with a new player. Enjoy the video, and if you enjoy the content, please join us on Twitch. The link is in the description down below. So you have some things going wrong in this deck that are pretty easy for us to improve upon. Like, I'm gonna make some pretty straightforward changes that won't. Do you own Mr. Alfred? But he's gonna get out because you have better options. So, and the cow as well. The cow can go in certain decks, and you should have other cards for it for you to support the cow, but it's more like a meme deck than anything. So let's remove the cow as well. One Lucius is pretty good. One Sonic Cannon. Maybe we can replace that as well. Hammer Throw. Let us see. Yeah, you have too much bronze and not that many golds. Let's just remove a few bronzes. Like your deck doesn't. It's not. A rest is a good card in the right deck, and sometimes you can play a rest and feel good on your Batman Wonder Woman, but your deck doesn't utilizes the full potential of a rest, so we're going to remove that as well. The same thing, but this it can be useful somehow. We have to remove at least one more bronze. You are only running one Steve Trevor. You probably have two if you don't craft it because it's only uncommon. Come on. So we're gonna add another Steve Trevor. Hmm. Then we go remove a. So we're gonna go with one additional Steve Trevor there. And we have to remove one. Let's remove the robot. He's your worst bronze. It can be made a case for your worst bring Bullock, but it answers some 1 health units, and your deck needs it more than the robot, I guess. Now let's, with the remaining slots, let's put 2 golds, 3 golds actually, and 1 silver. Let's go first with the golds. You are probably using everything that you have out of might that's not uncommon. So anything that I suggest, like Superman, Supergirl, Wonder Woman, you probably don't have it, right? If you do, use one of those, Aquaman. Since I don't think you do have it, let's go with 1 Nubia. Because it has aura, 7/7 is strong. And let's take a look at tactics, what you can do there. The same thing must be true for tactics. And you already run 2 Mr. Miracles. That's correct on your part.
And you have the option for the Signal or Gotham Girl. I'm gonna go with Gotham Girl because of 8 is so much better than 4 with Ambush Evade, because 4 dies to so much, and 7 you have a little bit more staying power. So you have a little bit more of an impact when it comes down to codes. And let's find you a silver tactics card that you can add here. You probably don't have the seconds commissioner, that's why you run one. Out of the choices that you have, let's add a second Sonic, because everything else that's better, you probably don't have it. Like Green Arrow, Robin, Speedy, everything's a better option than Sonic, but I don't think that you have it. Catwoman, the second commissioner, Batman, this one. This is okay. I added the second Sonic, and it's clear what you have to do to improve your deck and which cards you can add to improve your deck. So, but now your deck is more built correctly, like the number of bronzes, silvers, and golds, and the impact that they have on the board. It's a slight improvement that you can capitalize grinding up for sure. So let's save the deck and get you the code so you can grind it out and tell me later about your improvements. Laddering, my friend. Hope. So that's what I'm proposing to do with viewers, to get a deck and to give a few tips, and not to just totally give a deck. If you want a deck to play in ladder and you have every card, just ask me one of my decks. Like I have Batman Aquaman, Batman Ivy, Batman Shazam, Doomsday's Flash. Those decks you guys know that are good for laddering. But if you guys have a deck that you want to go with it, it's not a meme deck. It must not be a meme deck. If it's not a meme deck, just hook me up with your deck code, and I can do what I just did with Bali. If that's something that you want me to do, just send the deck code. Okay, I will not provide with butchering your deck to something completely new. It's just improving what you are already doing with the cards that you currently have.